Studies show that black parents often talk about race much more often than white parents do, but in this current climate, parents of all races are trying to craft the words to explain what is playing out in our streets to the youngest among us. The conversations, while uncomfortable, seem to be becoming more necessary these days. Our Deborah Roberts, a mother herself, talked with other mothers, both black and white, who want to help their children not only stay safe, but be and do better.
A final cry on George Floyd's lips, a call for his mother, unleashing a plaintive call to action and reflection for mothers all over the country.
It was gut-wrenching. As a mother of a 20-year-old son and the mother of a 7-year-old son and a 17-year-old daughter, 3 black children, to hear someone who knew that it was his final moments call out for his mother, it touched upon every fear that I have as a parent of black children.
I think as a mom, and to hear a guy say mama, I couldn't take it. I couldn't even go beyond that. It just, there's something, you know, I think about that visceral cry for your mother.
You know, you as a mother, you really hope that your children don't outgrow their need for you. And a grown black man, in the moment that he knew he needed someone, he wanted his mom. Your kids don't outgrow that need for you.
Chelsea Dort, mom of 4, including 3 biracial children with her Haitian-American husband.
Not something I ever thought I would need to prepare to deal with.
We connected with her and 3 other moms from across the country, all different upbringings, all pained by conversations they've had or will have with their sons and daughters.
We can have hard discussions, but this is the safest place to do that, is our home.
Twyla Dang lives just miles away from where George Floyd took his last breath. A mom of 3, her son's almost 17.
All of it hits so close to home for us.
Karen Fleshman, a mom of 2 from San Francisco who preferred not showing her children's faces.
We are responsible for the education that we give our children.
She vows to educate her Asian American son and daughter in a way she never was.
Everything I had learned about race and racism growing up was harmful and inaccurate, and I was part of the problem.
Crystal McCrary McGuire worries about her daughter and 2 sons. 20-year-old Cole is hoping to be drafted by an NBA team this summer.
There's something about black bodies and black skin that too many, not all, but too many people in society, that is viewed as a threat.
An idea so potent, so gut-wrenching, one mom took to social media.
I dare you. Ask yourself, when did my baby become a threat to you?
When I cried, when I laughed for joy, when I played with my toy gun.
When I wear a mask to protect you and myself.
When did my baby become a threat to you?
When I was born.
Well, I'd like to talk directly, if I could, to white mothers. I hope you are hearing these black mothers' pain. Only we, white mothers, can heal this black mother's pain by raising better white children.
Chelsea says images like these break her.
When my jeans were too baggy.
Chelsea, what about this moment in time has changed anything in you, if it has at all?
My children will identify as mostly black. They will, someday my 5-year-old won't have like a tiny 5-year-old face anymore. And he's not going to have like tiny little hands. Like, he's going to be a grown man.
A brown man in America.
Yeah. And he's going to be someone that people are afraid of. What I can do as a white mother to brown children that are growing up in America, and how I can support them.
Conversations that may be awkward and uncomfortable, but as Karen warns, vital to help value and possibly save a life.
I'm worried, but I'm very hopeful. And this is a long overdue reckoning. And young people waking up and saying, we are not putting up with this anymore.
There's so much work to be done. I'm tired, but I know it's a marathon, not a sprint.
I feel terrified and a little overwhelmed, but I am grateful for the opportunity for me to grow and be better.
I feel anger and frustration, but I also feel like this is a call to action where the truth will rise to the top. And I do believe that we are on the side of the truth.
What a necessary conversation. We are joined now live by Deborah Roberts. Deb, we both have sons. Talk to me about what this experience has been like for you.
Well, it's been difficult, Lindsay, as I'm sure it has been for you and your little guy, too. My son is 17. I think like any parent, I've tried to shield him from the harshness of the world, the rough edges of the world. I think we all try. We've had conversations, of course, before. We've had the talk when he started riding the subway by himself, and it broke my heart. I'm going to be honest with you. I cried for a couple of days after sort of talking with him about how he needed to comport himself and, you know, just that the world sees him a little differently. We don't talk about it a whole lot, but I have to say that this has brought it a lot more to the surface. He absolutely does not like to see any of those images of George Floyd, and they're very upsetting to him. So it's been difficult because I think he feels it deeply, and I'm just trying to get him to talk a little bit about his feelings.
Right, understandably upsettable for any of us at any age. But I understand a lot of non-Black moms have also reached out to you about their conversations. What are you hearing from them?
Well, that's what I wanted to do that's why I so desperately wanted to do this piece, and I wanted to include non-Black moms. What has been so gratifying and fulfilling for me in doing that and talking and being vulnerable is that I have heard from colleagues, from friends, emails from, you know, just old friends out of the blue who have said to me, I had no idea that your world was tinged with this kind of anxiety and fear. I had no idea that this was something that you dealt with. I mean, you're a person of privilege and, you know, and so forth. And what's been great, Lindsay, is that many of them have said, I want to talk to my kids and I want to try to do better and have them be better. And if you don't mind, I'd like to hear your thoughts and I'd love to join in with this conversation. And that is what we need. Joining in with the conversation, not being guilty and feeling guilty and finger pointing, but let's try to learn and let's not worry about how you're talking and what you're saying and is it elegant. Let's just talk and let's try to bridge that gap. And I think that might be what's different this time. I hope that's what's different. And like so many other situations, I think moms might be leading the way.
Of course. Asking questions and listening, that could make all the difference. Deborah Roberts, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.